So in this segment, we're going to talk about whistle recalls. Whistles are kind of a cool thing to use for a recall command. They're easy to set up. You just have to introduce your dog to the meaning of the whistle. And again, it's like charge the mark. Take your dog into a sterile environment, blow a whistle, your dog's on a leash next to you, blow a whistle, give it a high-value food reward. Blow a whistle, give it a high-value food reward. All the dog has to know or figure out is they have to pair the whistle with a high-value food reward. Then we're going to teach it restrained recalls for a whistle with a friend. And you should already know how to do a restrained recall. And rather than say, Fido, come, you're just going to blow your whistle. The whistle goes a long way. When you feel comfortable that you can take your dog out into an enclosed area that has some distractions, and the highest one that we would try would be to do a whistle recall outside the fence of a dog park with our dog on a long line. Now that's an exercise. Once you know the whistle recall, you can work up to that. But then if you do have a dog park in your community, first of all, you shouldn't take your dog into the dog park. I'm not going to go into it here, but I am going to put the web address on here on an article I wrote on why dog parks are a bad idea. And they really, really are. But take your dog to the dog park. Outside the dog park, you've got your 15, your 20, your 30-foot line. Let your dog go. You got a hold of the line. You do a whistle recall. He comes back, and you jackpot, give high-value food rewards. Again, the purpose here is to have this be one of the ways for you to layer in distractions to your recall command and yet still keep you in control of your dog. But that whistle carries a long way, and it's very different than you just saying, Fido, come. The whistle is loud, and it triggers a reaction with your dog.
Yes. Her face. Oh my gosh. I wish I had a close-up of her face. That's funny. Come here. No, come here. Yes. You're so funny. Come here. Come here. Yes. Good.
Then when you're satisfied that the dog
Yes.
understands a whistle and a reward, you can take it outside on a long line.
Yes.
You can whistle, see if the dog comes. If it doesn't, help the dog with a recall, come, and then reward the dog when it gets there. And then it gets down to
Yes.
just a matter of reps. While we're on the subject of layering in distractions while you train your dog and dog parks, I'd like to share a video that we did with our friend Michael Ellis using his dog Pie, who recently just passed away a week ago. Of old age, actually. He was 11. And Michael uses dog parks to proof his dog, to add distractions to his dog when he does various obedience exercises. And for us, that's the best use of a dog park. Certainly not going into them. At least, not unless you know how to break up a dog fight without getting bit. Now, the key to using dog parks as a distraction is you don't start right next to the fence, like you see Michael doing here. You may have to start 200 yards away or 100 yards away to maintain engagement in training with your dog. And then gradually work to the point where you see you start to have a problem, and then you stay at that spot until you have engagement, and then you can go a little closer and try, and a little closer and try. And then when you have a dog like Pie, Michael's dog, you can train right next to the fence like this. That's when you know you have a well-trained dog. For those folks that are new to dog training, this is what competition heeling looks like. Later in this video, we're going to talk about contact heeling, which is different than competition heeling.